Welcome to JoJo's Rainbow Craft Corner. Today we'll be making a mask for COVID-19.
Today we'll be doing the pattern for the face masks from Zippy Designs with a Z.com. We are making the large face mask 3 with pleats. You'll have to go through the templates and print out on cardstock the template that you would like, and then we are going to use them on top of the fabric and cut out each of them. You will need a front piece. That is going to be your largest piece. It is the 10 by 8. The back top piece A is going to be 7.5 by 8. And the back bottom piece is going to be 5.5 by 8. Cut those out. We've got our score. We'll get the piece of material ready to go. Be back. Other supplies you'll need for today is going to be 2 markers, Sharpies or pens, just different colors. You'll have to have, I'm doing mine on the 5x7 hoop, and I've got my Pellin 860 hooped. You can use mostly any non-woven or any interface. We've got our three pieces of fabric, the front piece and the 2 back piece. We like to do the opposite color so they know which way is front and back. You need your elastic. I do the 1/8. Each piece is going to have to be 8 inches long. You're going to need 2 of those for the ears, and you will need a pipe cleaner. I do mine 5 inches, and that's going to go through the nose piece. You'll also need 2 pieces of tape with arrows on them, and then 4 little pieces that'll have to hold down the side. Okay, so first what we're going to do is take your back piece B. It's going to be the large pleat back template, your 5.5 by 8. Take that, iron it flat. This piece is easy because all you're going to do is fold it in half lengthwise and iron it again. Make sure my pleats are lined up. Okay, so that piece is done. So you've got the wrong side together. So I've got that. Next piece, we will do the front piece. And this is the one that you will have the top front fold on the top. Again, your large front template. And we're going to iron that flat first. Then we're going to lay the template over the top. You'll need a pair of scissors. And what you're going to do is where you see the green lines, I apologize, my nails haven't been done. The green lines on the sides here, you're going to make a snip in the side of the material, just a little bit. While we're on this side, let's take our 2 different pens. I'm going to mark the blue. My black is going to be where the blue is, my red is going to be red. You're just going to mark a little tiny mark on the side. This will let you know where your pleats go. And the red. Okay, and then move this over and do the same to the other side. Okay, now you're ready to make your pleats. On this part, on the top where you've cut into the fabric, you're going to take right where the cuts are, fold it, and fold under so the wrong sides are together. That's going to create a little pocket hem on the top. Iron that down. And then we have the pleats. For the pleats, I need to move it this side. On the 2 black marks that you made, you are going to pinch where the black marks are, and then pull it down to the red mark. So that's where you're going to fold in half. I'm going to repeat this process 3 times. So again, hold the top with your front top fingers, pinch on the black, fold it to meet the red. Again, pinch on the black, fold it to meet the red. Then go ahead and iron that again. And you've made your pleats. So again, we have 3 pleats and the hem on the top. You're going to take one of your pieces of tape with the arrow, and you are going to tape it on the top, arrow going up, right over your pleats. Okay, let's move on to the other piece. Okay, so now we are going to do the back A template. So this is going to be for the pleats on the back of the mask. So take your fabric, and out. Okay, we're going to put our template on top and do the same thing. On this one, your bottom hem is on the bottom of it. So again, you see the green line? Make a snip in the side of material. Take your colors, mark along the side, black, and then we're going to do the red. Okay, move this over, do the other side. Over to green hem. Make a snip. Get our colors. We're going to get red. And a black. So again, black is where you pinch, red is where you fold it down to. Okay. So now we're going to do where the snips are on the bottom. You're going to fold it under. And we are going to iron that. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so on our top of the fabric, you can see our black and our red marks. Again, that we marked. We are going to fold the black, pinch, and then bring it down until the red. So again, slide the finger under and pinch it on the black. And fold it over until the red. Pinch it on the black and fold it under until the red. Put that hem under, and then we are good to iron. Okay, and with this one, we are going to, again, we have our 3 pleats and our hem at the bottom. This is the back side. We're going to flip it to the wrong side. Get your tape that has the arrow and tape to hold those pleats in place. So you have your arrow going up on the wrong side. Okay, now let's move on to start stitching. Go ahead and stitch the first stitch, which is your placement stitch. Okay, so your front piece, we're going to take the top hem. We're going to line it up with that top line.
See.
So line that up. And make sure that your bottom stitch down here is covered by material also. Okay. On this one, you can choose to tape down the sides. You can tape down the pleats on the side, which will help you out. Or else, I just hold mine with my seam ripper. I hold it along the side on this side of the hem that'll be closest to you, just so it can go over the folds without getting the pleat. Okay, so this will be step number 2. As you come around, just make sure you hold your seam ripper, not your fingers, along the pleats so it doesn't snag on those. Okay, Katie, you want to hold the camera here? Hold it up. It's still going. Okay. That's okay. Okay, so next step is doing the nose piece. So again, 5 inches pipe cleaner. You're going to put it in this channel here. You're going to lift up and put it in between the hem 2 pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Push as far as you can with your finger. And then I take the back of a pick stick or something in there and push the rest of the way. Now you can push it all the way over to here, but you have to get it past this right here or else your machine will catch it. So So again, you have to get past this part with the double stitching. So push that in, and I can see it's all the way to the end here, and take my stick back out, and it's past the double stitch. So we are good. So you got the nose piece, and then go and stitch step number 3.
Step number 3 is the stitching and decorating part.
One step we missed at first was after your first placement stitch to mark the stabilizer so you know where to set up for your elastic. If you look on her design when you first stitch it out, you'll see little notches there. There's going to be a line straight across there and another notch there. And go ahead and draw that line all the way out on your stabilizer to the edge. Otherwise, I just drew mine on my hoop so that way I don't have to draw every time, and I forgot about it. But there should be 3 on each side. Again, the top and bottom is going to be for your elastic. The middle is going to be where your back is going to line up to. So at this point, go ahead and put your elastic on, matched up with that line, and we're going to tape along the side. Okay, so once you've got all of your elastic taped on the side, just stay off the edge a little bit and then it won't run over your tape. Take that middle piece and put it over your edges so it doesn't catch anywhere. And then put it on and stitch out number 4. Okay, so now take off the 4 off your elastic, now that it's sewn on. And we're going to place the back placement on the back of your mask, and then we'll be done. Okay, so take your back fabric, wrong side up, arrow up, cover it to the top of that, right sides together, and then take your back piece that was folded in half and place it on top. This is where you're going to line up that third middle line. At this point, you can go ahead and tape down the edges and across the pleats if you'd like. I use water soluble, and so when I get to the edge, it's going to be this far edge that you're going to go the opposite side. What I'll do is I'll just put the water soluble over the edge, let the machine go over it here, and that way it doesn't catch the pleats and you don't have to waste tape. Okay, put it on and stitch number 5. Come down that edge, get your soluble in there, stick it over the plate. That way you don't have to waste any tape. And just this edge. Done. Finish taking this part off. And let's go cut.
Unhoop and cut around the edges.
Okay, on the designs it's telling you that she wants you to cut out all the stabilizer. I've actually left mine and leave it still stitched in the top just to act as another filter for people. So I use my tweezers and go through and cut on the inside of your stitches. The pleats will not open up unless you've cut this out of the side, the 3 sides. So again, stitch around, cut around the bottom, and the 2 sides, leave the top stitched. Okay, so now that you have all of your edges, leave it sewn on the top, flip it around, take that tape off, and we're gonna put it right side in, or flip it inside out. Get those corners. And get the corners on this side. And the top edge. Take that tape off of the elastics. Fix the pleating on the back. And you have just completed
A mask.
So when people use it, they'll pop it open, and the pleats will open to go around their mouths. It does have your thing that you can put the extra filters in, or if you want that cut out, throw it in the washer, and you are good each time. Thank you for joining us today.